are living in the kitchen, getting ready for some holiday tasty treats. We're talking about cookies and cocktails with Marley Golden, talking about Marley's menu. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, it's so festive. You look so cute. Thank you for, and you came from Brunswick. So we've got a South Georgia girl here.
Yes.
All right, so what are we making today?
So we're going to make some candy cane shortbread cookies and a gin Christmas cocktail. They're so good. They melt in your mouth. I just creamed together some butter and powdered sugar. The powdered sugar really helps it melt in your mouth, get that gorgeous texture.
Okay, I was wondering because it looks like mashed potatoes in there.
Yes. So it's creamed together. I'm going to add a cup of flour and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
We're going to add that in, and we're just going to mix it until it's well combined.
And while you're doing that, though, tell us about Marley's menu and what you do. You're a food blogger.
I am a food blogger. It's one of those classic pandemic change of business stories. My husband and I both got furloughed during the pandemic, and we decided to start sharing recipes online just for fun, and it completely went from there. I noticed there was so much interest in what I was doing.
Right.
And we kind of thought, can we make a career out of this? And here we are, 3 years later.
Congratulations. That is so cool. Yeah, they gave up their corporate jobs, and now this is what they do. This is so cool. Yeah, you and your husband, Rob.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the next step? Is that enough?
Yes, this is enough because we're going to add the wet ingredients next. I'm going to add a full tablespoon of vanilla extract.
And you've got the good vanilla extract.
Oh, you know
from Madagascar.
You know it.
That's the good stuff.
And this recipe only uses egg yolk. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate the yolk from the white.
I was going to give you a glove. You good?
Oh, girl, I got this.
All right, let me get you a napkin then. And tell us about your menu, though. Is it mostly baked goods?
Actually, it's got everything from snacks, appetizers, drinks, cocktails.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the yolk in here.
Okay.
And we're going to save the egg white, thank you,
You're
for
welcome.
the cocktail. It actually gives it a creamier texture and that foam on top that you see in a classic gin fizz.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. So we're going to mix this all up now.
Not wasting anything now.
Oh, never. So that's one of the things. My background in education is environmental health science, so I really try to encourage my readers to not waste any food.
That's great.
So all of my recipes come with tips on how you can reduce your food waste in the kitchen, as well as, you know, some tips if you want to, I call them green tips, because it's like ingredient tips if you want to source things a little more sustainably. I've got all that info for you on the site.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do, though?
Honestly, I love baking. I think it's so much fun, and I love taking photographs of baked goods. So that's my favorite, but
Well, they're so pretty.
They're so pretty, and they're so fun, and it's like something special, you know. We cook dinner, we cook lunch every day, but the baking is not something we need, it's something we want to do, and I love
prefer
that.
baking over cooking.
It's so fun.
But it's funny because I feel like people who love to cook are typically not into baking because you have to be more meticulous with measuring.
It's so different, exactly. You have to be, it's like a science, whereas cooking, you can just throw things in there. So we got the dough together. I'm gonna add half of the crushed candy cane to the dough, and then we're gonna put the rest on top to make them look so pretty.
So it's in there too, and you don't need any liquid other than the vanilla extract?
That's it.
I've never made a shortbread apparently.
Well, you know, it really just makes it so they get these perfect circles instead of spreading too much in the oven. So I'm going to use a cookie scoop. This is my favorite kitchen tool. You can use your hands if you'd like, but what I'm going to do is just put it right in my hand and then dip it right in the candy.
How fun is that?
And that's how you get that perfect finish. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
This is my son's favorite part, crushing the candy cane.
Oh
he loves that.
Okay, so then how long do we bake these?
We bake these for only about 10 minutes. We do have to chill them in the fridge first, just so they don't spread too much.
Okay.
But it's a foolproof recipe. It's super easy. Everyone can bake this. Let's make a cocktail.
Let's do it. I'm going to move spots with you here.
So because
that seems easy though.
It really is.
That's great.
And because it's the holidays, I am going to do a sugar rim.
Oh.
Because, you know, we got to be festive.
Jinx, you owe me a cookie. Actually, while you're doing that, I have to take a bite, of course.
Please. You're going to love them. If you love peppermint, you're going to love those.
So you just used lemon juice there. You didn't use a simple syrup for the top, so it's a little healthier too, right? As you're putting more sugar in it.
It gives you that sour-sweet combo that is perfect for the first taste. I'm doubling this recipe because we need to make one for each of us. Isn't that good?
Oh my God, you guys.
I know.
You're gonna have to check out her blog to go get that recipe again or watch this again, of course, on our website.
I'm doing 4 ounces of gin because I'm doubling the recipe so that we each have one.
Okay.
Got to share a cocktail with you. And then I'm going to do, I'm so glad, I'm going to do 2 ounces of simple syrup. You can make this at home. It's just equal parts sugar and water.
Okay. You
Super
boil
simple.
it
Boil it
to get
so
it
it
thick?
dissolves.
Okay.
And that's it. It's super easy. And then I'm gonna put the lemon juice straight into here. Mm-hmm. You want to pour the egg white in?
Oh, sure. Oh, gosh. This part makes me nervous, but I know
You
it's...
got it.
People do this.
You
I've had
got
drinks
it.
with it before, but it's just... It always looks
I know
weird putting a raw
sounds
egg in there.
weird, but if you want that classic foam on top, that's the way to get it. And the trick is to actually dry shake it, which means shake it first without the ice.
Oh, okay.
Then you add the ice and you shake it again. So we want like 30 seconds here.
Okay.
That's really gonna get it foamy.
Well, we have about 30 seconds left.
Okay,
So we
so-
might not get the full presentation, but at least you have the recipe.
The recipe and pictures of how that foam turns out
Okay.
on the blog. See?
Oh,
if you
yeah.
can see in there, it's already
It's like
really
bubbly in there, yeah.
Exactly. And then when you add the ice,
Okay, and then while you're doing that, really quickly, give the website for your blog.
marleysmenu.com, that's MarleySmenu.com. All of these recipes and so much more on the site.
Wonderful. All right, well, in the meantime, oh, yeah, look at that. We're going to toss it over to Dave. If you want some live music, you ready for that?
Oh, yeah.
Look, now we got our snacks, our drinks, and let's toss it over to Dave for some live music. That looks beautiful.